Hi there everybody, it's Dr. Steve with Kinesi, and this is going to be a little elastic band series that we're going to do, and these moves we're going to target your low back. Now, typically we'll take a rubber band where it's got knots in both ends, and you can hook it into a doorway or a door jamb to secure it, but for the demonstration purpose we're going to use the post here and hook this around the post. And the first things that we're going to do are a punching and a pulling kind of motion. And so we want to get this anchored at about chest to shoulder height or so. So I'm going to demonstrate with the arm closer to the camera to make it easier. But the first one that we're going to do is a punching motion. So the anchor is behind you, you're facing away, it's at about shoulder to chest height. And what we're going to do is whichever band is hanging on to, or whichever hand is hanging on to the rubber band, the other foot is forward. So we're going to do a punching motion where you're really reaching out. So it's more than just straightening the elbow, but I want to have you really bringing the shoulder forward and getting the body into the motion. Just a little bit of a forward lean as you punch. That's the punching motion. Its partner one is the pulling motion. I'm going to just switch arms for the demonstration purposes. Whichever hand is holding on to the band, the other foot is forward. And then this one is pulling straight back. Very often you can get further back with the elastic band on this one. It tends to be a little bit of a stronger motion, but you're again using the whole shoulder girdle, letting the arm really come out in front, pulling the elbow way back behind you, and fist into the armpit. So that's the punching and the pulling. And then what we're going to do is one more particular move for the low back for strengthening. And this one is, we're going to lower the rubber band to something about waist height. But for this, what we want to do is hold it out in front of us, our elbows straight directly out in front, and then we're going to maintain that position as you go into a squatting motion. And so what's happening is the rubber band and the resistance is pulling your trunk one direction. You have to do what sometimes is referred to as an anti-rotation, keeping yourself from rotating, turning on those muscles, and then going into some squats. That's going to activate the muscles on the side closer to the anchor. You can do this with cables, rubber bands are great, but you can do those kinds of resisted squats to really strengthen your back. You'll just want to make sure that you do both sides, and so then turn around and do the other half. So those are three moves using the elastic band that are going to be great for the back. The punching, we're getting more of the front side muscles. The pulling, we're getting more of the back side muscles. And then as you're doing the hold and squat, we're getting everything, and particularly the side of the body that's closer to the anchor. So be sure to have fun with that one, everybody.